beautiful day. The weather is holding up. Just seems like day after day. Holding up. But the lobsters aren't really holding up. We're in September and we have a thing up here called the September slump. And say it year after year because that's usually when it happens, in September. You have a big bunch of lobsters come on in July and August, and you catch them pretty good for those months. And then in September, they kind of slump off. They kind of don't trap very well in the month of September a lot of times. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they, don't, but traditionally we say the September slump is hit, and we're in that right now. So they're not trapping very well, but the weather's good, so we're hauling, we're putting bait on them, because when they do come on again, which they'll come on again, it'll happen quick and you want to have bait on them. So we're headed up today, gonna go grind it out, get the bait on them, and hopefully they start trapping here right off soon. So if we get anything cool, we'll show you. Morning in the harbor. It's one of those days where it's breezed up a little bit, fall-like. It's not that big a deal. It's not breezing up too bad, but you can probably see the white caps behind me. Just gonna throw a little water into the windshield. It's nothing major, won't affect us any, but definitely more fall feeling than summer feeling, so it's just sort of changing over. And just wanted to show you guys how the weather's changing a little bit. Usually this time of year, just about every day will start being like this from here on out. Well, these traps are full of about 90% crabs, a few lobsters, and we got this punch tail in there. And I had to show this one because this is one of Jacob Knowles' punch tails. See that mark there? See how it's put in from the side? I've seen over there on his channel, they've been putting those V-notches in from the side, so when they get them back, they can tell. We're catching Jacob's lobsters. That might need to be the title of this video. that we're catching Jacob's lobsters. I wouldn't normally feed one with no eggs on her, but since she's got one of Jacob's marks in her, she probably got a snack when she went overboard last time. I'm gonna make sure she has a snack this time. Here's something we caught pretty cool in a trap. It's some sea sponge. We have sponge in Maine. It's not the kind like in Florida that you could use it commercially or anything, but it's pretty cool. It doesn't sponge back out real quick, but it's got the same texture. But that's what it looks like up here in Maine. We're getting that in about 32 fathoms of water. So that's what it looks like. Boo! Boo! They are unfazed. So this right here is what the September slump likes. All crabs. All crabs. Look at them all. Whole trap right full of them. That's what they look like in the September slump. Full of crabs. We're hauling 5s, and if we're getting 5 lobsters out of a 5, we're doing well. It's all these things. Little bitch crabs. That big. About the size of your hand. A few males mixed in, mostly shutters. They're junk. But female Jonah crabs, about the size of the palm of your hand. Whole trap full of them. So this is what a typical one of these traps is looking like. It's got a bunch of bitch crabs in there, a bunch of little lobsters, and maybe a counter or two, but we're getting a lot of these newly egged out females. No punch on her. Yeah, this is how fast we go. Just under the measure. Small, small, small. Oh my word. That one's not even a counter. Newly egged out. Obviously no punch. First time she's ever had eggs, but that's what we want more of. More like that. Oh, you know, we really want the big ones that have the eggs. Those are the ones we really want. Not the little ones. One really nice hard Jonah crab. Bunch of little crabs, mostly bitch crabs, and that one's just under the measure, so I believe that trap had no keepers. No keepers and a couple little egged out females, but they got punches in them and they're gonna have eggs next spring. Or hatch their eggs, I should say. That's what they've been looking like. fish.
Sure does.
Well, it was a nice day out there. I think this morning was the morning it was a little bit breezy, and I mentioned it. It really didn't amount to anything at all. Actually, it was kind of nice because I was able to wear my jacket and not get too hot and stay somewhat dry. So I kind of like it when it's cool enough that I can wear my jacket and stay dry. But it's definitely September slump. It's all crabs. Tons of crabs. I mean, gosh, I don't know how many of those things we would have caught if we would have just kept every crab and saved it in a crate. It would have been thousands of pounds. I don't know how many thousands, just pounds of crabs. And not market crabs, like horribly useless female crabs. Bitch crabs, that's what they're called. Sorry for the word, but that's the word they're called. Jonah crabs, female Jonah crabs. And they're giant. They take forever to pick the trap out, unless you roll them over and then you're rolling traps over all day. But not very many lobsters, but the price is good. Just happy to be hauling. Grateful that the boat is working good. Grateful to have a good stern man. And grateful that I have traps in the water and I'm able to work and make money. So we're just going to keep plugging away through this September slump. And get ready for October when the lobsters strike, because we know that's going to happen. So that'll be coming up soon. See you on the next one.